Hello everybody and welcome back to The Chaptered Master. And I must say, I've sort of gone away from this game a little bit because the orcs were pissing me off. Same like my relationship with Games Workshop in general, it's quite abusive. They do something that pissed me off, but I sort of come back to it after cooling down. And that's how I feel about Chapter Master. But I keep coming back because it's so unique. There's nothing else like it. It's just that one-of-a-kind niche that no one else is ever able to fill. And it's great. It's just great. I think it's amazing. So I kind of thought about this again, believe it or not, because I was updating the lore for my chapter, the Stormblades. I was writing down some of their lore in my Word document. I've changed some things. They're not pure Dark Angel successors. They are successors of the Angels of Vengeance. I feel like having them be from a successor chapter rather than the main chapter makes a little bit more sense. Still 4 founding. Still of the First Legion Gene Seed. Serenity's Wrath is still the Great Crusade era battle cruiser that is now their converted battle barge. All of that's still the same. There's still the 11 strong bodyguard that goes with the chapter master wherever he goes, so the chapter's always at 1011 marines. All that usual stuff. So we are going to just this is the latest test build. I've just decided that I would update. I usually only update when there's a stable build comes out, but I'm just gonna fuck around with this, and we're just gonna play, and I'm gonna ramble about the Stormblades, and I'm going to probably get annoyed by the orcs. Right. What did I do for the disadvantages? Oh, that's the Scouring of Telenor lore. Yes. Which is... No. It is the Serenity's Wrath. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Serenity's Wrath. There... Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yes. Oh, that is... I'm guessing it's only just a, because obviously you're still going to have traitors and orcs and stuff anyway. But that is pretty cool. That is actually quite interesting. And that would be good to try with some of the, like, Legion chapters and stuff. I need to stop saying, it pisses my ass off when I do the editing on this. So we be patient. Whoa. So when did the War of the Beast start and end? Because that's when the Stormblades came into existence, which was after the War of the Beast. Timeline. War of the Beast. It was in M32. Okay, so we'll go M33. And we're going to go to the year 135. Right, I like that. Serenity's Wrath. Apprenticeship, that's correct because they are a knight system. It is a feudal system. It's actually Telenor. I'm not sure why it's not letting me... Lame. Ooh, can we, No, it's just gonna... Feudal. Outer Haven. That's kind of funny. Oh, Pythos. Oh, that is one of the worst Horus Heresy books. The Damnation of Pythos. I know all it does is set up the 40k Pythos story. Yep, that is correct. Knightly, that is correct. For the Lion and the Emperor, that is correct. Sans Escorts, yes. I really should actually... I'm going to go back to my old lore, my old Chapter Master videos, because I want to actually write down, as of M42, the start of the modern timeline, who each of the officers are in the chapter. As this is M32, we're just going to keep it like that. Although I am going to write down the original founding lore. Now, Hyperion has a relic blade and plasma pistol. And yeah, he was a paragon because he was captain of the 8th Company originally. Oh, actually, we're going back to M32, aren't we? Let's come up with a new chapter master's name. Eleos? Eleos. Get rid of the Y. Eleos. And we'll have him be a board leader just for... Okay. After trying the last 3 previous experimental builds, and them all crashing the second I started the playthrough, I've gone back to the last stable build, which was actually still ahead of the one I previously was using. So we're just going to muck around with this for half an hour because I have seen it even in this stable build. Ooh, help requests, Navy fleets, that's good. Oh, that's nice. That's good. It's a little bit on screen. Is there any way to minimize it? Oh, yes you can. Okay. That's good, actually, because that's a good way to keeping track of Forge Worlds and stuff like that without zooming out and trying to zoom at things. Okay, that's quite good. Alright. Usual stuff. Again, artwork all looks pretty. Wasp Serpent. That's an interesting name for a ship. Alright, we'll just load up our vehicles. Wasp Serpent Strike Cruiser. 4th Company. 3rd Company. That power armor looks a bit odd. Did I accidentally select someone, or am I just... No. Can I please select all the vehicles? All vehicles. We can just throw them into Harvester. Harvester of Hydra. Why are these sounding like 20th Legion vessels, I must say? All vehicles? Oh, they've also got Land Raiders. That's nice. Oh, where are you? Foremost Titan. I doubt you all fit. You do. Huh. 2 mechanical eyes that look like retarded glasses. That is actually kind of funny. That looks so dumb. It's actually hilarious. That looks sweet. Tartaros pattern armor, a relic blade and a storm shield. That is awesome. I love it. Captain Yoshio, that is a frickin' sexy look. Like, for example, in my personal lore, the honor guard of the chapter master is always 11 battle brothers. They are chosen at not random, they're chosen at semi-random from around the companies. They're listed as dead on the battle rolls, and then they take up the names of the original 11 battle brothers that were the last survivors along with the chapter's founder. So the story is Company of the Angels of Vengeance, a demi-company, landed on a world, fought against the orcs during the War of the Beast. Of the 50 brothers that, landed, only 11 survived. Well, 12. A veteran sergeant and 11 battle brothers. The veteran sergeant went on to become the chapter master of what would become the Stormblades, and the 11 original battle brothers became his bodyguard. They were then augmented, and when they became a chapter, they had 50 battle brothers, drawn from the other companies around the chapter, to create the first complement of the chapter. But in honor of the original 11 battle brothers that survived, the 11 bodyguards of the chapter master take on the names of the original 11. I was almost tempted to do the same with the chapter master, like with the Blood Angels and the Revenant Legion, how they took on the name and appearance of the original chapter master or Legion master. But I feel that takes away too much identity from whoever's actually is Chapter Master. I might make that a thing, because it seems a bit odd for the bodyguards to take on the names of the original members, whereas the Chapter Master doesn't. But maybe it's more of an insult to the original Chapter Master if someone were to, quote unquote, steal their identity. So I'm still working on that one. But yeah, anyway, point being, they all have power swords and storm shields. The Chapter Master's 11 bodyguards. So yeah, that was my point. But I was saying that Tartaros pattern armor, the storm shield, and the power and the relic sword looks pretty sexy, and I could see that too. Yes, I like it. Right, scouts. My beloved scouts. And we will load them into Serenity's Wrath. I'm going to do the same thing. I think I've actually quantified it in the chapter lore that we will go Wasp Serpent. Why are you not loading? I've quantified it in the chapter lore that the Stormblades actually don't send out individual companies. Their actual lore, and it's based off this, believe it or not, is what the 250 to 253. Okay, so we're gonna go Pride of Might, and we'll load up the rest on another. Venom Sage, yeah, because then we can split the scouts between 3 assault companies. But as Brain was saying, the chapter deploys in. There's always one company on the homeworld. Usually, it is whatever company that is mauled and under strength at that current time and requires replenishing. And then there are 3 attack groups, each of 3 companies. Now, 1st company, 4th company, and 6th companies all lead one of these attack groups. And whenever they meet, they will tend to swap companies around between the attack groups. That way, each of the companies get more time working with each other, so it's not so insular. For example, if, say, 6th, 9th, and 2nd always work together, and they work together for 100 years without seeing another member of, another company of the chapter, that might create problems, might create frictions, so they regularly meet and swap over companies. That way everyone has experiences working with everyone else. Difference is that 1st, 4th, and 6th don't often work together, but they'll often combine attack groups into a large attack group of, say, 600 strong or something if they needed to. For example, that's quite cool. For example, during the Second War of Armageddon, they had 600 Marines present on the world, and that was 2 attack groups together. Right. Oh yes, I do need to unload and reload some of my librarians to the different attack groups. Unload and load. And we need a couple of Tech Marines as well. Oh, and Dominus pattern Terminator armor. That's sweet. Unload, reload. Oh wait, I can just move them. I can just move ship. Duh, I don't need to do the derpy original chapter master thing anymore because there's slice of quality of life features that actually make life better. Can't believe it. That's a sweet servo harness. That Terminator plate is also pretty nice too. Right, apothecaries. Obviously, we need a couple of them. Move ship to Venom Sage. Move ship to Pride of Might. Right, recruitment. We're going to ongoing. Sluggish. Armamentorium. Oh, the UI has been redesigned. Oh, no, it's better. It's not so small. The writing's not so small anymore. Yeah, you don't get that little weird boxy thing in the corner, but I'm happy with that. Forge. Good, that's good. I like that. Crozius Arcanium. Deathwatch Sniper Rifle. Salt Cannons. Oh, it's an alphabetical order. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Mars pattern heavy bolters. Phobos pattern bolt guns. Ooh, power spears. Nice. Oh, Volkites. Oh, Volkites are sexy. Armor. Nice. Dreadnought pattern. Ooh. That's good. Mark Iron Armor, Tartaros Pattern, Terminator Armor. So, that's pretty good. Gear. Combat Shield, Bionics, Plasma Bomb, good. Vehicles. Oh, yep, you can get the chassis. And then, no. Then the weaponry. Excellent. Ships. That's good. No, they've dropped the price a little bit. That's about the same from memory. Technology. Ah, that's for the Forge World. No, sorry, for the Forge. That's quite good. Okay. Yep. Focus on war gear. No relics. Recruitment, that's the same. That's still the same. That's good. It's good. It's good. Ah, I need to build more incubators. That's right. I'm not struggling for Gene Seed right now. Gear? Aha. Oh. Well, that's pretty cheap. And then we got Apothecarium. Good. Right. This is all happy. All happy. Right, so we need to do Venom Sage, Pride of Might. So we will create one attack group based around 4th company. Well, actually, we can probably only really do 2 attack groups, can't we? Because 2 companies each plus the scout complements. Who's 3rd and 4th? Harvester, Wasp Serpent, Pride of Might. Harvester, Wasp Serpent, and Pride of Might. Harvester, Wasp Serpent, Pride of Might. And then you can go there. Excellent. Excellent. Yep. Battle barge, free escort, or free strike cruisers. Yep, that's good. Then they've got free strike cruisers, and yes. Nice. Right. Oh. Chapter settings. Oh, that's nice too. Oh, the writing's more in bold. That's good as well. Oh, Terminators are up in front here. That's good. On a guard whirlwind, scouts, devastators, veterans. That's good. Raid, Terminators. Defensive. Yep. do that. Oh yes. Damage systems. Damage systems. Ah, that's quite cool. Oh yes, we should do that. I should set some borders too. Oh, that Mark 5 and Mark 6 plate is so nice. Is that... Oh, I'm hoping that's a tabard, not flayed skin. For the Storm Blades are honourable knights. Obviously, they are successors of the Dark Angels. They are... Well, Angels of Vengeance, but they're successors of the Dark Angels. They are feudal. They're on a feudal world. They are knightly and honourable. Ooh, shotgun? Shotgun. Nice. Boop. Boop. System data. Okay. Requesting help. I see. That's alright. Recruitment. Yep. None. Ten, 8. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, and you guys carry on. So, diplomacy, that's about the same, that's fine. Fleet's all good, recruitment's all good. Armatorium, weapons. I should build a forge on somewhere. But right now I'm just fucking around because I'm seeing what the new things in this stable build are. That's why I'm waiting for a battle. Because apparently there's some new stuff in the battle. Dormant Necron Tomb, of course it is. Oh, sprawling unexplored ancient ruins. That's pretty cool. Too bad we are busy. Yeah, I know. Right. Raid. Oh, it doesn't look like this. Whoa! Although the UI is a lot nicer. I mean, you might think it's a bit mechanical, the writing, but honestly, it's so much easier to read. Also, I appreciate the fact that we just fucking curb stomp those orcs. Like, holy shit, that's freaking nice. Right. Right. Now we'll bomb. Nice. And were these guys... I guess we have to bomb as well. Right, and then we can raid them. That is so good. Right, and we'll follow it up with just a regular attack. Just because I want to see. Alright, vehicles, rhinos, land raiders, predators, assault marines, terminators, tacticals. Yep. Minor orc war boss. And they all get curb stomped. Hooray! Praise the Emperor. Yeah, I'm gonna keep bombing just because it is probably... Good thing I've got some more gene seed cooking up in the lab. Normally I'd probably have just saved that, but I'm currently sort of just messing around really with this build. Right. Good. trade. Have I got scouts? I do. I did manage to bring some of the scouts along. Good. Now we go attack. Shotguns, las cannons, grav cannons. That's pretty sweet. Alright, what else we got going on here? The winged helmet's funny. Oh. Jeez, both his legs. Craig has had a hard life. The two bionic eyes just look so goofy. It makes me chuckle. Oh, that Mark V plate though is sexy. Mark V with wings? I think without wings. Mark IV is pretty good. Neref von Rabenberg von Kriegsmark. That is actually brilliant. I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to make him a named character. He's going to actually be I'm going to write him in the lore. That's great. He's going to be an emergency recruit picked up from some feudal world. And he's going to be the son of nobility. Yep, that's the new lore. Neref von Rabenberg von Kriegsmark. Everyone else calls him Neref. And he really doesn't like the fact that people forget his title. Everyone's like, you're not a mortal anymore, you're just Brother Neref. But who's this guy with a super long name? He's going to be from the same world, but he's not as important. Ooh, multi-melter, that is sexy too. Mark III battle plate, Mark IV, Mark VI, Mark VI. Weird question. There is no Mark II. That's fine though, because Mark III is obviously superior. Mark VI is 35, that's $20. Yeah. 15, 10, 10, 0, 4, 0. 15, -5, -5, plus 20. Interesting. So that's good for assault marines and berserkers. -5 plus 10. See, that has more armor value, but less bonuses. I honestly think Mark IV should have more than Mark VII, because Mark IV was actually objectively better than Mark VII. Because remember, the idea with Mark VII was it was not so much a stopgap, but as the parts interchangeability. So it wasn't as good as the previous marks of armor, but it was cheap, it was efficient, and all the parts were interchangeable with other parts. That was the beauty of Mark VII. But this is just me being a lore nerd. I think everyone in the Honor Guard. Why is you and why is the Honor Guard member now an apothecary aspirant? Did he? No, that's not how that works. Whatever. Right. Magical. Magical indeed. Right, then we're gonna go bombing. Good. I guess we're gonna have to bomb it. I could try and see if you still can only bomb or attack in a turn. You can't do both, which is fair enough. Right, attack. This is more of an even fight. Still, the bolters are really good, because 100 bolters gun down 150 yard boys. Like, that's That's what you want to see. And then we're gonna just do regular thing. Good. Blast them to bits. Right. Well, really? You're back. We need more flamers to bloody burn all the orc spores, don't we? Because you get bogged down killing all these orcs. I can understand why the Marines Malevolent would just slaughter everything and then piss off. Right. Dead. Good. Right. Yeah. They should be orc free. They are orc free. Their corpses can lie under a banner of freedom. Oh, what was it? I gotta remember the quote. And all those corpses that lie dead on the battlefield know that they are decomposing under a flag of freedom. You smeghead. No, I don't think anyone will ever get that reference. But there you go. Ooh, Molech. Now, I remember when they did the Scouring Law that the liberation of Molech was one of the law points they put into the timeline. But I genuinely think that the Imperium would probably exterminate us the fuck out of that world. Like Planet Cracker level shit. One battleship, one. I forgot to set, there. I forgot to set borders. Bugger. Oh, it's one battleship. And they have redesigned the UI a little bit. I'm guessing blue indicates shields and then green will indicate health. I still don't have Kings of Space, so I still can't control anything. Would the strike cruisers like to actually do something with their lives? I really hate the escorts just fucking sit there and do fuck all. They don't launch torpedo strikes and then piss off. I lost an escort because they literally sit there and do nothing. I genuinely think Kings of Space, so you can manually control your ships, is a must. I'm going to lose a second escort. I think the only purpose is I should put scouts or assault marines on some of the escorts so they can just suicide ram and then use boarding, because there's literally no purpose to them. Look at them, they're just slosing their shields, getting peppered to shit. That battleship will destroy another escort before this is over because of the retardation of the fucking escort captains. You utter losers. Okay, well, the Inquisition are gonna come talk to us. Fine, whatever. There was 1.4% heresy there? Jeez. Were they sympathizing with the orcs or something like that bloody dickhead during the War of the Beast, the Ecclesiarch? Right. Yeah. Some of my ships are damaged. Need to take them to a Forge World, I suppose. Because my crews are retards. Is there a Forge World somewhere around here? Oh, system data. Forge Worlds. Gutenberg, Klimt, Thoris. Well, we should probably get your asses to one of those. Devon. Again, that was... I thought... No, that was Exterminatus during the heresy. There we go. Right. Raid. All ships attack. Oh, that was an attack, not a raid. Oh, it's interesting to see how the attack thing works. That's good. I'm still blaming my escort cruisers captains for being retards, but we shall refrain from being too grumpy about that, I suppose. We're gonna need to bomb them. Heresy went down to 8%. Interesting. Well, hopefully some bombing will assuade them of their heretical natures. So they're down here. Where's that Forge World? Oh, these are help requests. Forge Worlds. Sakaris 1, Glint, Toe, Gutenberg. So they're all on this side of the thing. Interesting, okay. Right. And they're over here. Interesting. What else is out here? Out of curiosity, there's more orcs nearby. We'll send them north towards more orcs. And we'll go back to here. And turn. Again, I know they're moderatus. I just want to see what the how a battle like this goes. No, it's definitely pretty good. Huh? What heretical dealings? I've got no artifacts or anything. Stupid game. Right, I might end it here since I have to stitch together some of the editing parts. Ugh. Right. See you next time.